Welcome to the ALGO-CRM feature playlist. In this video, we will see task management. First, we will start from the company page where we need to select a company. I am selecting Arihant Private Limited. Now we are on the dashboard of ALGO-CRM. To access it, we will go to Workflow in the left menu panel and select Task. A task helps in solving any problem at the organizational level. With the help of tasks, we can resolve organizational problems more quickly and efficiently. A task can also be created from inquiry or support ticket. For now, let's create a task using the task entity by clicking on the Add New button. A form will open, which contains 3 mandatory details: task description, created date, and created by. Now, let's understand this with the help of an example. Our team is facing a login issue in the mobile app. We will create this task for the team so that they can resolve the issue. Task description. Enter, investigate and resolve login issue for the mobile app. Assign to. Select the executive responsible from the drop-down. If the required executive is not listed, create a new one by clicking on the plus icon. I am selecting Shaf from the drop-down list. Action due date. Specify the deadline for completing the task by selecting the date and time manually or using the calendar icon. This date must always be later than the created date. Once the due date is selected, a reminder icon will appear, which can be used to send reminders to the assigned executive to complete the task on time. Contact person. No contact person will appear in the contact person field because this issue is happening at the team level. Status. We need to select the status of the task. Right now, I am creating a task, so the status will remain open. Remarks. Add any additional instructions, such as review and fix issues. Created date. Enter the date when task was received. This must be either the current date or a past date, not a future one. Created by. The system will automatically display the name of the user who created the task. You can change it from the drop-down if needed. If the required executive is not available, a new one can be added through the plus icon. Here, I am selecting Anjali Jain from the drop-down list. In the upper right corner, there are 2 icons: WhatsApp icon and a paperclip icon. The WhatsApp icon helps us redirect to the contact person's WhatsApp chat, allowing us to communicate with that person directly. The paperclip icon helps us attach documents related to the task. Now, we will click on Submit, which will submit our task and it will appear in the task entity. In task entity, where you can view all tasks in a table format. Each task is displayed with its details organized columns for easy access and management. You can search task effortlessly to quickly find the one you need. Each column can be sorted in ascending or descending order using the arrow icons, and you can also rearrange columns according to your preference or search tickets by name. The Manage Columns option lets you control which columns are displayed based on your requirements, and these settings are user-specific. Additionally, you can edit or delete tasks directly from this view. Next, there is also an Export to Excel option, which allows you to export your data and view it in an Excel sheet for easy analysis and record keeping. Each column field also has a filter option, which allows you to view your details more precisely. At the bottom of the page, there is a rows per page option. Using the drop-down, you can select how many entries you want to display at once, for example, 10, 20, or any other available value. Now that we've created the task and assigned it to an executive, let's switch to the executive role to view and update the task. After logging in with the executive role, we'll start from the company page and select the company. This will take us to the dashboard. First, we'll go to the task page by navigating through the left menu panel, then Workflow, and then click on Task, where we can check the assigned task. After that, we'll move to the Call Explorer from the left menu panel to review and track the task there as well. Now, we will select task from the options of inquiry, support and task. In the Task Call Explorer, we have 3 options: unassigned, assigned, and completed. Here, I will click on assigned. The tasks assigned to me will be displayed in the list. Once the executive resolves the task, they can update its status through Status Update option. If the task needs to be reassigned to someone else, it can be done through the Assign Call option. Since the task has been resolved by the executive, we will click on Status Update, and a form will open where we will update the task status. In the Remarks field, we will enter Issue Resolved for Mobile CRM Login, and then click on Submit to complete the process. Let's move to the Ledger section. In the first stage of the task, which is new, we can open it and see that 2 fields can be edited: Task Description and Remarks. In the second stage, when we perform a status update or make the last update in the ledger, we can edit the entire task. Additionally, using the Delete option in the ledger, we can remove any stage if required. Next, we will switch to the Owner role. After logging in, we will start from the company page and select the company. From there, we will be directed to the dashboard. On the left menu panel, we will navigate to Call Explorer. Here, by selecting the Completed checkbox, we can verify whether the task is displayed under the Completed section or not. The task is now visible and has successfully completed. Now, we have gone through the Task Call Explorer and seen how to create a task, assign it, and update its status. Thank you.